right. I think we're almost ready, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here. The Bird Solution, breaking the commentary. We're finally getting to bring in the Abby Julian combo.
It's going to be
No pizza this time.
Unfortunately, I'm blaming my co-commentator for this, but trying to remain professional definitely. Smiling through the pain is difficult.
Expect giggling and tittering during this set.
As in deliriousness from hunger, or
I'm really hungry right now.
quite hungry.
I might
but
pass
we're
out.
going to try and power through, focus on the set. There's going to be Anielday challenging Tim in the DDD.
I am excited for this one. Of course, best of five rules set again.
Absolutely.
I'm excited this one. Tim, of course, known the society villain, so forth, but Anielday has come out of the gate this year and absolutely shit-talked everybody in the society.
He has.
On repeated occasions.
Quite a dramatic affront to everyone.
These are
everyone's families, everyone's dress sense.
two of the harshest men I've ever met.
Incredibly personal. This is going to be essentially a contest as to who is the more villainous of the two.
Pretty much.
Toon Link versus DDD. What do you think of the matchup, Julian?
It's a DDD matchup, so it should be in favour to Toon Link.
Potentially.
That being said, we'll see at the end of the set.
I feel like Toon Link projectiles could do very well to overwhelm DDD's slow startup on the moves, and also getting Gordo out to hit Toon Link will probably be very difficult just because of the disjointed sword added with like the bombs and projectiles and things like that.
That being said, Tim, of course, known to get in your head, known to make you want to rush in on him when you should be playing patiently.
Indeed.
And it'll be interesting to see if Anielday can keep up that projectile game and try and keep Tim out, or if he'll fall susceptible to running into Tim's range and eating the forward smash that have taken so many men.
I mean, we've seen so far, DDD obviously not having many favourable matchups.
With the forward smash,
wow,
trying to seal it out, but DDD, of course, not going to be at kill percent that early.
Yes, DDD not known for having many favourable matchups, but Tim playing through the matchup spreads and doing very well in the DDD challenge so far.
Fight through the pain is a general motto for DDD mains.
DDD not quite dying, it's taking a lot to kill him.
I liked what Anielday was going for there, trying to buffer DDD coming back down by throwing out the bomb. But again, Tim reclaiming stage control.
Tim not going to air dodge from being hit by a bomb. That's intelligent play. Oh, that was
good! Oh!
Very nice play from Anielday there.
Is Anielday going to be the one to break the curse?
May well be. Looking very good so far. Only taking 73%, although against DDD, you can never be comfortable.
We got a new challenger, as ever.
Anielday playing a much more patient game now, standing on the platform.
That being
being
said,
hit off stage.
You're going to be punished for coming down with unnecessary options.
That was nice by Tim. Not quite killing just yet. Trying to go for a follow-up, doesn't quite get it.
Looking for those up tilts, just trying to get anything that he can on DDD.
Any percentage lead here is going to be helpful, but losing the stock there.
Tim's game is so much about keeping that stage control, getting into your head, and just staying in the... You'll very rarely see him space around on the platform. Just he'll stick in that center stage, and he will wait for you to come to him. And the trick is to get him flustered, to get in his space and get him to the sides where he's not as confident.
It's been said Tim doesn't play the character, he plays the person, and I think that rings very true if you watch him play. Very thoughtful player, I think is a good word to describe him. Not many moves thrown out for no reason. Not many stupid air dodges. Anielday gonna go too low on that.
It. No jump there. I really liked what Tim did there, buffering the shield. Sorry, the Gordo, sending it high. Just so Anielday had no option. He could not jump above ledge. He had to stay down there. And of course, when you're on ledge against DDD, the world is it's the penguin's oyster.
Absolutely.
It's a very strange
Very
phrase.
nice option coverage there by Tim. So despite roughly even percentages, Tim can take game one. Game two going to Town and City. To see if the shorter high blast stones will make a difference in killing DDD earlier.
We shall see. DDD playing that very patient game. Anielday, we see this a lot from Anielday at the beginning of the set. He was moving in there with projectiles. He was trying to clear out and play that frustrating game and play keep away. But as the set began to go on, he became more conditioned to the way Tim plays. It became a lot more about pure aggression, and that's not how you want to play against him.
Absolutely. Still doing very well. Good thing that Anielday is not getting flustered, keeping it roughly even.
He has gone back to square. Oh,
that
nice lock there from Tim. That's the most technical thing I've ever seen him do.
Very early. Wow. Yeah, nicely played. That's going to completely change the momentum of the game, I think.
Anielday was starting to mount a bit of a comeback, but you can't not get knocked by something that early. Nice bomb setup there.
Very nice there. I'm only at 97%. DDD very heavy. Anielday potentially going to struggle to kill. Tunic shield eating Gordo.
Nice little dash around there, waiting for the dash attack.
What can Gordo be?
Yeah. You are made of like wet paper at best.
Fox's lasers.
I'm not even confident in that.
Toon Link up there, not quite going to kill it, around 140.
He's looking for the kill off the top. You've got to be looking for those kind of early poke kills on DDD. He's not going to die from smash attacks early on. Just managing to get him with the legs and then the forward smash!
Not something you want to fall into.
I've seen that too many times!
Anielday not really getting too far outplayed. It's roughly even. It's just these early kills that
Tim is all credit where credit is due. That lock with the Gordo into the down smash was really interesting.
Very nicely played, very nicely timed.
But
and Anielday going to find himself 2 games down in this best of 5 set.
2 games down. It's a long way back, but we saw earlier that a comeback against the DDD is possible, but it's gonna be a hell of a road for Anielday.
It's an uphill struggle, really. Battlefield for game 3.
Interesting match. I think Toon Link benefits from, not as a Toon Link player, but I think Toon Link does benefit from the flat stages. But then again, DDD, he's gonna have the options to move around DDD. He won't be, if he's going to platform, he won't be forced to be inside DDD's up smash range, up tilt range. He can play around him a little bit more. Utilize that verticality of Battlefield. Be interesting to see how Tim adapts to the stage.
Anielday not falling into the Gordo ledge trap there. Very intelligently done there, just waiting on the ledge.
Tim's put him through the ringer today, but he's happy to keep on fighting. Admirable spirit here.
Tim just holding stage control, militantly not giving that up.
Yeah,
just throwing out moves in the middle. Anielday bringing it back. Oh, and takes the lead.
Very nice back air string there. Gets the bomb. Can he do anything off stage?
Ooh.
That's the thing with DDD. DDD's gonna. If DDD gets below the stage, he's coming back.
Difficult to get super armor on the up B on the way up.
Yep.
The multiple jumps. One of the better recoveries of heavies in this game.
Absolutely.
So very difficult to kill.
It's interesting seeing DDD play on Lilac. I think they like to kind of like low to the camera floor.
Lilac's tilt benefit Gordo as well.
Yes, absolutely. We saw that earlier. Anielday getting the poke and getting the up air to get the kill.
Only 87% taken so far.
He can do this. Getting the taunt in there. Ooh. We told you they were villains, boys. We told you they were villains.
This is I don't know if that was a good idea. Tim opting to the counter taunt.
Taunt heavy neutral from Tim.
I believe the taunt is the optimal punish to a taunt.
To be honest, taunt is probably DDD's most optimal move.
Essentially.
There's not much else he's got. Maybe crouch. Gordo sticking to the edge there. That's always a scary position to be in.
Both of these players, I think, both of these characters known being quite frustrating.
Absolutely. DDD is
really going to test a mental game.
A good DDD with a good Gordo usage has one of the most terrifying tools in the game, and that is the ability to take away ledge from you as an option. If that we saw it just there. If that Gordo lands on the ledge and you can't take it, what the hell do you do?
Absolutely, yeah. Tim, obviously, very, very good at the mental game. Arguably not somebody you want to try and fight in that regard.
This being said, Anielday with an impressive comeback here, still got the stock lead.
Doing a very good job here.
Tim is obviously at death possession, but knocking himself out with his own bomb there.
Doesn't quite kill. He's going to make that back.
Not going to quite do it.
Tim, I think getting a bit...
Looking for the forward smash, going back to very basic stuff here.
Tim, I think getting a bit antsy for the kill, throwing out down smash there.
Tim's rolling a lot. You don't see Tim roll a lot.
Not sure if he was looking for the roll.
I think Anielday needs to remember that, as desperate as the situation may look, and as much as he wants Tim dead, it is the bread and butter that's got him this far. It's the bread and butter that's going to continue to work. Trying to poke him out, is that going to do it?
Tim just can't kill this Toon Link.
He really can't.
Staying alive
Valve
so
it.
long.
Oh,
that's going to do it though.
Roll through.
It's living to 170 against DD.
He's still at kill
Very
percent.
impressive.
Suddenly it's a long way back for Tim. Anielday with the up tilt, trying to follow it up, but he's really kind of... He's at that point where the up air isn't going to be a consistent follow-up. It's... I hope he can diversify his moveset around that.
Tim doing a nice job of juggling though, bringing back about 60% takers. Oh, that's going to
Reading the tech in, and Anielday takes the game. It is 2-1 here in the DDD Open Challenge.
Nicely played by that.
The newcomer taking it to the oldest man I've ever met, Timothy Sip.
That's going to be 2-1. Anielday going to need to win 2 games in a row to win this entire thing.
Reverse 3-0. That's one hell of a thing to have. So early in your career here at Team War, to have a reverse 3-0 win over Tim. Imagine the pride. Imagine how much he wouldn't shut up about it for the next 3 years.
3 years minimum, I think we'll find there. But Tim obviously not going to let that happen too easily.
Taking him to Woolly World. This is Tim's homeland.
Getting hit twice from that single Gordo, doing quite a bit of damage there.
Just
Tim,
absolute shut-out game here
very
from
good
Tim.
job of boxing them out at the moment. Not quite going to be it. Anielday going to make it back.
Anielday having to kind of negotiate around it, come up with pressure on the spot, because Tim isn't giving him an inch here, but nicely taking 32% there with a nice up air follow-up.
Yeah, that's excellent ledge trapping. Oh, that's going to be it.
You can't throw unsafe stuff against DDD.
Only 32% taken so far.
The hammer's going to come down.
Not out of the question.
Not out of the question.
It was a very good neutral in terms of projectiles and stuff. Very good keeping out.
Absolutely. And it just takes one little mistake from Tim, one little misclick, and you know.
I think if Anielday plays a very patient game, just concentrates on chip damage and doesn't get flustered.
Well, we saw how well Anielday played in that last game, getting around, you know, getting that stock lead, never really losing focus, losing pressure. If he can muster up a little bit of that, he's still in this game.
And if he manages to live to 170 or so again, that's going to benefit him greatly.
Toon Link, with Toon Link's quite a light character. To have survivability to that percent is impressive.
Tim's shielding a lot. Anielday obviously playing Toon Link. Toon Link's grab, not known for being.
Oh no! There's the forward smash.
That's unfortunate recovery there.
An absolute war here. I really enjoyed that set.
3-1 to Tim. Nicely played. Good
He's
effort.
shaking his head. He's shaking his head, but you know he's got to be proud of that. And Anielday should definitely walk away from that.
Anielday, I think, should be proud of that. That was a very
Absolutely.
good showing
You know, it'll be interesting to see who takes up the challenge next.
Absolutely.
I feel like we've only recorded DDD Open Challenge matches today.